In this video, I'm going to show you a really awesome little trick you can do to your blues scale pattern to really extend and expand your playing. So stay tuned. Hi, James here for James Shipway Guitar, and welcome back to another video in my short Essential Scales series. Now what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how to extend your blues scale pattern. Now in an earlier video we looked at how to extend the minor pentatonic scale shape. This is the same kind of thing but with your blues scale pattern. If you don't know the extended minor pentatonic scale shape yet, you might want to just skip back and check that one out first, because it's going to make it a lot easier for you to learn this. But this isn't difficult. It sounds really cool once you get a few licks in there from it, which I'll be showing you very soon. So let's dive straight in and have a look at what we're going to do with our scale shape. So normally if we're going to play a blues scale, it looks like this. We play 5 to 8 on the E string, 5, 6, 7 on the A string. I'm in the key of A here, sorry I forgot to say that. So 5 to 8 on the E, 5, 6, 7 on the A string, 5 to 7 on the D string, 5, 7, 8 on the G string, and 5 to 8 on the B string and the top E string. So skip back and see the earlier video I did all about that pattern if you don't know that one yet. But if you do know that one, let's look at what we're going to do with it. I'll just demonstrate what I'm going to show you now. I'm going to slow it all down for you right now and take you through it step by step. But you can see that our scale now wasn't covering this area. It's gone all the way up here. So what a great way to start to learn to play on a larger area of the guitar. Get some high notes and get some nice licks and things that go along the guitar rather than across. I really can't overstate how much this can open up your playing. It's really worth exploring this stuff going along the guitar. It's just great. It's really worth exploring it. I'll shut up and show you how to play it. Let's have a good look at what we're going to do. What we're going to play is 5 to 8 on the E string, 5, 6, 7 on the A string, 5 to 7 on the D string. So that's all the same, but here's where it changes. We're going to play 5 on the G string. Now, what we're going to do for now is move our first finger up to 7. So we've got a position shift there using the same finger. I'm going to go 5 up to 7 on the G string. Now I'm going to go 8 to 9 on the G string. 8 to 10 on the B string. Now on the top E string, I'm going to go 8, moving up to 10, and 11 and 12. Let me do that middle part of the scale again for you, because that's a new bit. The other bit was just the same as in the previous pattern. So I'm going to start on the G string at the 5th fret. We're going to play 5 on the G string, 7 on the G string with our first finger on both those notes, 8 to 9 on the G string. I'm using my second and third fingers for those. Then I'm going to use my first finger on the B string at the 8th fret, up to 10 on the B string. Onto the top E, I'm going to go 8 with my first finger, 10 with my first finger, and 11 and 12 with my second and third fingers. And I'm going to play down that for you now really slow. Now once you start experimenting with this and learning a few licks, and like I say I'll be showing you some things to do with this in some other videos coming soon, you'll be amazed at how much this can add to your playing. There's some really cool sounding ideas up there. But in the meantime, take a backing track, try a blues in A or like a minor blues in A or something like that, and just take that top bit of the scale and just experiment, okay? Just experimentation is the key. You'll start to learn what works, what you like the sound of, what doesn't work, what you don't like the sound of. You know, this is really, there's no other way to learn to improvise than just to jump in and do it. Don't be afraid to play stuff that you think doesn't sound very good. This is just how we learn to improvise. So you have to do that process. So there you go. I hope you found that useful. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment underneath if you've got any questions about any of the stuff I talked about. But now you know how to play an A blues scale here, and you also know how to play an A blues scale extending up the neck. So you're covering quite a lot of area on the guitar. Now, if you're really trying to brush up on your scales and get them under your fingers, then get my essential free scale guide. You can get it by clicking on the link right underneath this video. It's got tab to all the scales in this short video series. It tells you how to move them to other keys, and it gives you all sorts of other great tips for learning them and using them. So it'd be well worth checking that out. It doesn't cost anything. Click on the link underneath and I'll email you a copy. But anyway, I think that's about it for today. So now we've expanded our knowledge of the blues scale. Don't forget to jam and experiment, really important. I'll see you in the next video, and I look forward to seeing you then.